Right, we're back. So we're just currently looking for this location. This one I've been to before, but it hasn't really been watched, and it was a really bad film, so I'm going to reshoot it today. And also because it's been like 12 months, it'd be interesting to see exactly what's changed and if stuff's been moved or how overgrown it is now. So yeah, stick around, enjoy yourselves, and let's get cracking. Whenever we come to things like this, we always do it so we take a wide berth. So just there's 3 houses. Now we're out in the middle of nowhere really, but there is still houses dotted around, so there's 3 there. Well, we could just walk up straight past them and probably be okay, and I'd rather not, because some people are like, oh yeah, but if at least we get the police out or something. Because if someone sees you walking past the house in the middle of nowhere dressed like this, they're going to call the police on, and they're going to think you're there to rob things. So I don't want the police out. We don't get the police out. We don't waste their time, their resources. I've never had that happen yet, and it's because of things like this. We've taken an extra 45 minutes to get to this site, and actually took a wide berth from everyone, coming the back way, coming in cover more so in through here, so that we don't waste police time, so that we don't get residents scared or worried that we're going to be doing things we shouldn't. We're innocently coming in, we're walking up and through some bridle paths and walkways to take innocent photos and a bit of video in, not touch anything, and leave. Well, isn't it? I think that's a better way of doing it. So let's waffle in, let's move on. Straight away we come to this abandoned greenhouse, or collapsing greenhouse you could say. Still quite a lot of stuff left in there. Alright, look for that. Right, first thing you'd naturally do is put your head in there to look in. Well, that's quite sharp, that. If that was to drop and your neck's in there, then be vigilant as to what you're doing. So this one is empty. This original fireplace is still there. Looks like there's been a little fire and that in here. Some chairs, there's like a record player there. It's quite damp, which is no surprise. But it's actually not too bad. Got quite a bit of stuff out here, which has obviously just been pushed out from inside the house for whatever reason. Like an old desk there, let's try and get round. There's an old chair there, and then a really old desk, single top desk. Got a Philips TV. You got like an old phone, but it's half buried. Numerous other bits of junk. It's this old sort of, I don't know if is it a beer crate or something, a beer bottle crate. Liverpool, A. Brown and Son. Look at how this, so they was single pane glass, but look at how the tree and the growth, it's just grown up all the walls. It's actually broke through the glass. That part there you can't get upstairs, but it's grown through and actually up through the roof and back onto the top, and all of that there above is why there's so much weight on the top roof, which has caused that to collapse, which has then put more weight on the floor, first floor, and then it's obviously bringing that down, because obviously as it gets wet and snow, etc. But this is a really strange structure. It's kind of like flat roofed, and it's a really, for its age, it's a very ugly building. Right, so we're coming in. There's some old for sale sign boards here, which was from when it was originally for sale or sold. Then come to this old pedal bike with the old lantern on the front, look. which is just disintegrated away that much, literally just sinking into the ground. Got a few crates for beer or whatever. Got an old airbox off something there. We've got this, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's some sort of recorder. Do you know what that is, Mo? I don't know, it's some sort of, like a record type thing. It's obviously like a carry case. Like, this is why you should always look after your equipment. Now, I never take anything from these sites, but Matt has just found this. It's like a tripod. I don't know if you can see that. It's like an open leg tripod. It's got the screw top for, you know, most cameras will fit. I don't know, it's got like rubber feet. It's quite nice, it actually is. Sorry, I know the camera footage is not the best. It's actually brand new, which it's got like snap things on it. It's quite nice actually. So I will take this because someone's clearly not looked after this stuff, dropped it and just left it here. So I'll probably benefit and use this now. So thanks very much if you left this behind. But take note for this, you know, look after your stuff, account for your kit, account for everything you've got, and you know, don't leave stuff behind. It's not good. So this here, guys, I think this is a Morris Minor. Looking at the shape, but I mean, it's very difficult to tell. Look, it's literally rotten. The chassis is on the floor there. It's rotten and fell away that much. But looking at these, they look like sort of Morris frames. Now that is an actual door there, and that's the paint, the window glass and the chrome and everything still in quite good condition. But I don't know if you know, like that to me looks like a Morris Minor bonnet. If there's any Morris guys, let me know. I think that's a Morris. Got the hinges at the back. Over here you've got some seat pads, look. Another seat there, look, with like the old sort of rails that didn't snap in the back. They were just bolted in the front and then just rested against the floor. Got an old tractor. I don't know anything about these, so there's no gauges left in it. Oh, there's one gauge left in it. Someone's took the rocker cover off for some reason. But you can see, this is what I was on about nature takes over. I did reference this in the first video, but that was obviously a garage, so you'd have access. You wouldn't have built that there without access. But look now, you wouldn't get through. Look at the size of that tree. And that's like 40 foot. Look at the size of that tree. So however long things like this take to take over and start to grow and grow like this, is however long this place has been abandoned for. Like this here was a driveway in. There's a gate there, I'll show you in a bit. And you drove up here. But it doesn't look like a driveway now, does it? There's another sold sign there, look. So here's the other half of what I think's a Morris. Is that a Morris steering wheel and dash? There's just nothing left. Now, like I've mentioned, I've already been here. One of my very early videos, there should be a bit of a difference in quality, but one of my early videos I came here. There's a picture, the main picture is the car in there, you'll see in a minute. It's interesting that actually if you watch this, if you go back, I'm not bothered if you don't go back, but if you go back and watch that other video, you'll see how much things have changed in terms of rotting, decaying and rusting in a 12-month period, because give and take is probably about 12 months. So it gives you a rough idea of how bad this will be in, say, 5 years time or 2 years time. So it's a good reference actually, because I do want to revisit sites. I don't just want to come once or twice. I want to revisit sites and sort of document and vlog the current state as the years have gone on. So that's a lot of explorers don't do that. I don't go back to the same place, but I do, because I generally am passionate and interested about this stuff and fascinated. So I'm just as fascinated as what this is like in 2 years time compared to what it's like now. So here we've got this some nice patina on the roof. We've got this old panel van. I don't know if it's just literally nothing left. We've got the old wooden seat there, still quite intact, to be fair. There probably would have been one both sides, maybe. There's quite a lot of like beer crates and that here, so I don't know if maybe it wasn't a garage, maybe it was just like a beer brewing factory or something, I don't know. That other red seat over there is probably from this then. If you look inside, there's just the gearbox is on the floor, look, because it's just collapsed and rotten that much. That it's amazing how it sinks into the ground. There's that van. Would have been, I'd love that today if it was restored and like that sort of quirky old school. I like stuff like that. So all the roof's gone, both sides. The main beam still there. See, last time I came, now I'd have to look at the old video myself, but last time I came I think there was a TV there, or I think it was a TV or a phone, an old phone. There was something there, 100%, which has clearly been moved, which is another thing some explorers do, not all. You get kids that come to sites like this and they move stuff around, smash it up, or even steal stuff, but other people as well. Think about it, there's a telly, I don't think it's that, but other people move stuff for photography, and I kind of get that a little bit, but I'm the kind of attitude of I like to come here, video and take photos of exactly how it is. So if someone's been before me, I might be actually videoing something that they've moved, but that's how I found it. But I can guarantee you, I'm even going to go back and do it myself, there was something here. As you come up here, where the car's there was 100% something there, because I remember that old jerry can there. I'm sure that was over here. So that's been moved. I don't know why you'd mess with an old telly or phone. It might have been a phone. I don't know, I suppose a phone you could put in your bag and keep. The old shelf's still up with some old bottles on it. Tyre rack. The bonnet's been flung over there. This, to be honest, this isn't actually changed too much in condition. What's that? I didn't see that last time. That must be an old Hoover or something. Is that an early Hoover? It's got no bottom on it. Don't know. But look at that. Look how the frame and everything is just completely rotten away. Look at that. This, I don't think that was like that though. Well, it must have rotten a little bit more and just collapsed in. I don't think anyone's bent that up. I think it's just collapsed. Like, look at it, it would have been beautiful done. Like, not done, like originally. It's like an old radio. It is a shame. Another thing I seem to remember, which has changed. There was must be that. So maybe that bike. I thought there was a couple of bikes here, but that bike that I filmed before. Last time we came, there was a bike here. I think, if my memory is correct, there was a bike leaning up the fence. Put a picture of it on Instagram not so long ago. The mudguards were still there, but I don't know where the bike's gone. Like, why move it? It was sitting perfect. If anything, if it had collapsed, it would have just fell over. But an old Shell oil can or petrol, gasoline can, whatever. Oh, I won't bother going in this one. Won't bother getting all my breathing mask and everything out. I sort of went through a little bit last time, so, and you can see anyway, look. So that's the reference last time. The roof's collapsed now compared to last time it wasn't. Yeah, so look at the old curtain still up. That's actually survived quite well. So there is some old, like same as last time, there's some old music stuff. There's an old, I'm going to try and get it, but I've got to be careful because there's glass. I can't remember if I checked this last time. But so the date of this, look, it's an Autocar magazine. I don't know if you can see that. And it was, I don't like touching stuff too much. Can you see that? I'm not sure if you can see it, so I'll read it out. It's the 8th of March 1980. Advertising Jaguar, Triumph and Austin Morris stuff, parts and service. There's quite a few bugs on it. Yeah, so there you go, 80. That doesn't necessarily mean that's when it's been abandoned since, but it's probably not a million miles off. I'll try and get a bit of view on inside. You can see the roof's collapsing. There's a cupboard there, stairs are there. The kitchen was on my last video. Okay, it's not very good, but let's just climb up without breaking my neck. It's pretty much, this is because this is so bad in here, even other people aren't really coming in. But I mean, that's a lot worse now. It's actually dripping water through as well. So that, you just wouldn't go in there. It'd just be stupid. There's an old cooker there. Yeah, so you got, that's quite bad. You got the old cooker. Still got pots and pans on it and that, which is quite mad. But internal drain. Never liked internal drains, but there we go. Some bit left of the old curtains. But this stuff here, I mean, look at that. It's huge. As we come out, there's that gate. I said, look, this was access. The gate there, and that was the drive round for that van. Boop, park up, pick up the beer or whatever. So the last cart, this time, because we came in the back way, the first video, I used to film these in one without stopping because I had no clue of anything, and my videos aren't that good now, but you'll see that it's definitely improved slightly. This is the last car, which yet again I don't think it was like this. The number plate was on it last time and somebody's took that off. They obviously felt the need that would be better in their garage or something on the wall. But engine's all still there. The screen's broke. I'm not sure if the screen was broke last time. Over here is an old pram. I've kind of gone off topic a little bit. The boot's missing, but other than that, would have been quite a intact car, really. I mean, all the trims in it. I can't remember. I'm so intrigued as to last time now. I'm going to watch that back, but Speedo's still in it. I don't know if I can get you guys in to have a look. Gear stick's still there. I'd say it's quite. Column's gone. I don't know if that was gone last time, but boot lid's what? Where is it? Okay, then. So the boot lid's up here then. I'll have a look. What, straight up here? Matt is right. The boot lid's here. So how the boot lid's got this far up, I don't know. I kind of want to. In fact, I'm gonna take it back. I know I don't move anything or mess with anything, and I know that I don't agree. I kind of think that you should leave it. Is there something there, like some sort of farm equipment? leave stuff how you find it, but I kind of feel that that's gonna be its resting place. Well, if this ground here is gonna be its resting place, it's better off by the car. There, I feel that that's better. I feel that's where it would want to be. Sad, I know. Even here last time, there was one of those old like lawn rollers, the big heavy rollers that you roll the ground out level with. I'm sure there's one of them there, but that's obviously gone. Someone decided that was theirs. Right, so on the way out of this one, there's just this little, what's that, Matt? Morris Minor? Looks like it. I'm going to go with Morris Minor yet again. If I'm wrong, correct me. So you've got a boot lid there, which isn't, or might be a bonnet actually. That looks like maybe a bonnet. Got the rear glass, look, is in perfect condition. That has obviously rotten away. The glass has obviously fell out and slid down and landed there. That's great. That's probably hard to get one of those original glasses now. But this is the same as the rest. It's just rotten away to absolutely, watch my eyes, absolutely nothing left. Same story, inside looks quite like everything would have been there. Obviously it's not now, but how the tree has grown along and then decided that actually it can rest there a little bit, and then it's got some more strength to go out. There's no engine this, there's still a transmission though, still a gearbox. You could just make out the bell housing. Alright, that's us done. We're back, we're getting out there again. Weather's picking up, which is awesome. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Smash that thumbs up button if you appreciate that I'm back and you had a good time watching this. Any feedback, put it in the comments box below. I'm always interested in improving, so I'm interested to see what you've got to say. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.